Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top four seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a squad from the Mountain West, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here. First down here for this offense. Here's a carry for the fullback. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do. It reminds you on that play right there.
You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wyoming. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kurt.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Oh, and he fumbles. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Breaking free at the 35. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it.
Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
A tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only
fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And here's the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Just love watching this back run. Gets me. Line lowers his pads and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that previous play. You give it to the big fullback here. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Dumps it down to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Tackled after the completion. Offense will now set up inside the 5. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The guys up front line up. It's 1st down. They'll run the option, and the quarterback keeps it on the option. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for a deep completion. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The ball near midfield. No running team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on 4th down. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big...
The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
This is a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That game makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made by the tight end. They stop with the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Tries to get it to the running back. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. That's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And now a carry here for the fullback. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Wyoming. Still plenty of life left. That was an enormous touchdown. They're still behind, but it's a 1-possession game, national championship on the line.
Yeah, they all.
So Wyoming's offense comes back out onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here, but they got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Ball carrier head. But the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Cowboys. And they've come all the way back to tie it. What a turnaround here.
What a comeback by this offense to give them the lead with under 30 seconds to go. An extra point away from taking the lead.
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Wyoming Cowboys.